put it here. You don't have to hold it.
Okay, sir.
So pay attention. So you're gonna be driving. Normally it would be on the right, but I'm on the left. Let's just assume that he asked me to lane change on the left, so I'm on the left.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going a little bit fast. I should be going 50. It's downhill. So you're gonna keep it 50. Hands 9 and 3. See how calm I am when I'm driving?
Yes, sir.
That's how they expect you to be.
Okay, sir.
Right? You said you want to see my driving.
Yes, sir.
So you see how calm and relaxed I am. Look, my car is moving slowly, smoothly.
Smoothly. Yeah.
I'm not panicking. It shows that I'm confident. It shows that I'm calm. It shows I'm relaxed. See, look, cars are turning left. Look, I'm still going,
Yes, sir.
but I'm not braking anything like that. Just keep my foot on the brake.
Okay,
Right?
okay, sir.
So then they're gonna say lane change back to the right. I see the guy coming fast. See,
Yes, sir.
I always check here. Then I lane change back to the right. I check. Okay, nobody good. I go back to mine, and I keep it here. Now, when I'm driving, 80% of the time I'm checking here. So in other words, every 2 seconds I look here. When I'm looking here, I already know who's coming, how fast. I don't even have to worry about checking my blind spot sometimes because it tells me who's coming. The moment I see a car in front of me, but I no longer see it behind me, means it's my blind spot, right?
Okay, sir.
That's how it works. So I'm keeping it 50, watching for the bus. Remember, buses are right all the way, okay?
Yes, sir.
So whenever there's a bus merging, let them merge. Slow down and let them go.
Okay, sir.
This is Shepherd, by the way.
Shepherd. Okay.
Okay, that light that we made a right turn, that means we made a right turn Shepherd. So it's a big U-turn. That's what it is.
Okay, sir.
I'll show it to you after too, the whole map. And then we're gonna go straight at the lights ahead. We're gonna make a right. The light is very tricky. I'll show you why in a minute.
Okay, sir. So this one, sir, is this 50, no? This
50, all 50.
Okay.
Allen Road becomes 60, 70, 80, which I'll show you, and then highways 100. If there's traffic, then you go with the flow of the traffic. And back to Kiel, and Kiel is 50.
Okay, sir.
Green, oh my god. Look at that, what the guy did here. Going around me. So I keep it 50. Now from here, the examiner is going to tell you, make a right at the lights or lane change to the right.
Okay,
The moment they say that, I signal to my right. And as soon as the dotted lane starts, I go merge. So I already see there's too many cars, so I stay behind them like this. On exam, the same thing.
Okay, sir.
Then you're gonna start merging. It's a separate lane here. That light is very tricky. If it's green or anything like that, that's fine. Look at this guy. He wants to, look, want to come in front of me. Aggressive people, eh?
Yes, sir.
So you see I merge. If it's green, everybody goes. If it's red, that's where the trick comes into play. Because when it's red, you're allowed to make a right on a red light. You know that, right? The only problem is that when people are making a right on a red light, they misjudge it. Because that one is very tricky. See, it's red.
Yes, sir.
See, now you get advanced green. It means we have advanced green. When you get that, it's fine. Go ahead. But if it is red, be very careful. Because sometimes the opposite side will have advanced green, and they will make a left turn. And while you want to make a right turn at a red light, that's where the trick,
Oh, that green is only for here, sir, no?
Yeah, for us.
Oh, yeah, it's really tricky.
See, when it becomes red,
Yes, sir.
you gotta be careful. See? Now, I'm allowed to make a right at a red light.
Yes, sir.
But the problem is, there's too much cars here. So what I do, I roll up. Right? I roll up, I roll up, I roll up, I roll up, just up to here. Try not to go too much on the crosswalk. Now I'm gonna wait. If I see an opening, I'm gonna take it. But the trick is that sometimes if it's red here, it could be green on the opposite side, okay?
Yes,
be
sir.
very careful with that. So you see, I'm patient. I'm gonna wait till it's safe. Exam day, same thing. See, I'm showing you exactly how the exam day is gonna work out. You see, that's what they're expecting from you, to be patient, pay attention, See, 0, orange, now I go ahead. But be very careful because you see now they're gonna have advanced green. Keep an eye on them, you see? Look.
Yes, sir.
See, they have advanced green now. They're turning left. Now here speed is 60.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, I'm going 60, but it changes every intersection. Again, your lane change is gonna be done here.
Okay,
So they're gonna make you do more lane change here. So if they ask you lane change, you signal, you check, and then you go. Every line you pass, the speed changes. So I'm going a little bit over 60 right now.
Yes, sir.
But that's okay because it's gonna change to 70 anyways. As long as I'm not 70, I'm fine.
Okay, sir.
65, they don't say anything. You see 7.
Then you have to.
As soon as you get to the sign like this, then you go 70. Look, I'm at 70 now.
Okay, sir.
Right? You keep it 70. So nobody's going 70. Everybody's going 100. Alright, lane change again. And you're gonna get, now the speed is gonna change again. Once you pass this light,
Yeah.
the speed is gonna go to 80 now.
Okay, sir. Good thing it shows, sir. No.
Yeah, it does. See, now I go 80. If there's traffic, I don't have to go 80. I'll go whatever the speed is. Look at the traffic, right?
Yes, sir.
But if no traffic, I go 80. Look, I'm dead. Exactly 80 now. Right. Then from here, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna say take 401 west,
Yes,
or
sir.
they're gonna say exit on 401 west,
Okay, sir.
and that is on your right. Okay, so what I do is, see, I keep it straight. Do not go on the wide line.
Yes,
Walk
sir.
on the other lane. You keep it like this. A lot of
Okay, sir.
people make a mistake here.
Okay, sir.
Keep it simple and straight like this, and then you signal to the right. As soon as I get here, you see 401.
Yes, sir.
So there's east and west. East is straight, west is right. I go west,
Okay, sir.
right. See, so I'm kind of going on the wide line too because I didn't even notice it, but that's not good. You lose points for it. And then here I cancel signal. It says 70. I'm keeping it 70. But as soon as I get, now I'm gonna judge the highway.
Okay,
There's a
sir.
lot of traffic. There's no need for me to speed up on lane change. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
I
sir.
keep it with the flow of the traffic. I signal because this lane will end. I
Yes, sir.
check. All right, and then I merge.
Okay,
See
sir.
in the middle, halfway out, and I merge.
Okay, sir.
And that's it. Then you keep it here. From here, you don't need to merge anymore,
Okay, sir.
unless they tell you.
Okay, sir.
Only that lane ends. This lane doesn't end. This takes you to Kiel.
Alright.
That's where we're gonna exit.
Okay, sir.
So after this, you just keep it like this and keep it simple and keep driving.
But this one, sir, this one is 100. 100
It's
already.
100,
If
yes.
it's not traffic or what?
It's 100, yes.
Okay,
It's
sir.
a highway now. We're on the highway now.
Okay, sir.
So unless they say lane change, you do it. If not, then you just maintain it here and you keep driving.
Okay, sir.
And you can exit. Now there's traffic here. Of course, it's gonna take us a bit of a time to get there. But technically, do you know how long it takes you from there to the exit on the highway?
No, sir.
Okay, take a guess.
10?
No, 10 what? 10 minutes
10
or 10
minutes?
seconds?
10 minutes, sir.
No, 10 seconds.
Oh, 10 seconds. Okay, sir.
Right now there's traffic. That's why it's taking so long. But during the test, there's not gonna be this much traffic. It's nighttime right after 5.
Yes,
So
sir.
when you careful, don't press the brake.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know, sir. Sorry.
On the exam day, when you're doing this, it takes 10 seconds from the time you merge to the highway till you exit. 10 seconds, that's all it's gonna take you, okay?
Okay, sir. And then this will bring me back to this place, sir. Okay.
I'm gonna show you a few other things that they're gonna make you do, and also the residential area, I'll show you that too.
Okay, sir.
And then that's it.
Tomorrow I'm gonna practice again, sir, my parking.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Well, your parking is good. I made you do reverse last time, you did good.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm saying is when you practice tomorrow, I want you to practice everything, not just the route.
Yes, sir.
Just pretend that you're doing a test,
Okay, sir.
right?
Like the emergency parking.
Everything,
point,
everything.
Turn. Okay, sir.
And I'm gonna show you the residential area too in a minute. I'll show you where they're gonna take you.
Okay, sir.
So start from center, go out, lane change a little bit, 1 or 2 times. Go to the highway like this, exit at Kiel. I'm gonna show you the residential area. Go there, do uphill, downhill, 3-point turn, emergency stop,
Yes,
everything. Then head back to the center, go to the center, do a reverse park, done. Then one more time, same thing.
Okay, sir.
And then one more time. Do like 3 to 4 times, you'll be fine. And we're gonna do one on exam day too, because that'll get you familiar with the area, and you can have a better chance of passing. Because once you're familiar with the area,
Yes, sir.
then it's less work for you. It means you can focus more on your driving than to focus, where I'm going, where am I going, what am I doing, Because when you don't know where you're going, though, you have to focus and you have to figure out, right?
Yes, sir.
But if you know the area a little bit, then it's easier.
Yeah.
Makes it easier for you. See, that's it. See, this takes me to Kiel. Look, exit at Kiel.
What do you call this highway, sir?
401.
Or I thought Allen, sir. I don't know what's Allen.
No, Allen's not a highway, just a street.
Oh, okay, sir.
It's a road with high speed. This is highway. Highways are the ones they don't have any stop signs, traffic light, right?
Yes, sir.
And high speed is 100. So here they're gonna tell you to lane change to the right. You're gonna do that like this. You're gonna signal right. You're gonna lane change to the right because they're gonna tell you to make it right at the lights. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So you're gonna stay here, right? If there's a red light here, remember to stop, count 3 seconds, and go. If it's green, then you know what to do. Just go.
I think I know the route now, sir, even though no GPS. I'll do it tomorrow for sure.
So you know it? Good.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you the residential area too, then we're gonna head back. So you're gonna make a right just like this on your right lane.
Yes,
then
sir.
the examiner will tell you the lane change to the left. Then you're gonna signal left, then you're gonna go to your left. Okay?
You look to it and then
Yeah, you check and go, right? Now there's a trick to it. On the day of the exam, so let me go back, I'll show it to you. So
Yes,
I
sir.
want you to practice it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Some examiners are very, if they're tricky, we got a tricky one,
Mm-hmm.
they trick you. They don't even ask you to lane change.
Okay, sir.
They expect you to lane change. If they say to you, that's different, that's easy, you just lane change over. But if you get a mean or rude examiner, most of them are nice here anyway, but sometimes you might get someone I don't know,
Yes, sir.
then they don't do that. They make you stay here. And there's a reason why they make you stay here, because it's a very tricky, I'll show you in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I failed my test the last time.
Okay, sir.
Where the lane will end and you have to merge to the left. But when the way it ends is very tricky and dangerous because it's very short and there's lots of traffic and there's entrance to the mall too. I'll show you when we pass the light.
Okay,
So
sir.
when you practice, do both.
Okay, sir.
One, just stay here, pass the light and lane change to the left. One, while you're here, lane change to the left and go straight. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So do both because I don't know which one they're gonna pick. The one lane changing to the left, the one I just did, is easier. It's very simple because when you stay there, you just go straight. This one is a little bit tricky because this lane will end. You'll
Okay,
see,
sir.
and that's where people usually fail because they don't realize it's ending. See, so you can see the lane. The sign says lane is ending, so you have to signal.
Yes, sir.
You have to check, and you gotta make sure it's safe before it's too late, and then you're gonna lane change.
Okay.
And this is the tricky part. Look, see that?
Yes, sir.
Cars are coming and cars are going in. That's why you have to lane change before you reach here.
Okay, okay, sir.
That's the trick. So you have to lane change before you reach the
Before I get
intersection.
to that.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
But if they ask you to lane change ahead of time, you don't have to worry about that because this lane doesn't end. It's just the one on the right hand.
I can tell it if by that side if they didn't say anything that for sure
Yeah,
I'm gonna end up there.
exactly.
Okay, sir. I know.
So here we're gonna do a lane change again. Then they're gonna ask you to lane change again to the left. You're gonna lane change to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And that second traffic light by the gas station, that's where they're gonna make you do left. You're gonna go in there, and that's the residential area. That's where you're gonna do your uphill, downhill, everything. I'm gonna take it there right now.
Sir, this is 52, right? 50.
It's all 50 here, yes.
Oh, okay, sir.
She says right there 50.
Okay, sir.
So here they're gonna say to you like, make a left at the light. So you're gonna signal.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you do all of this, okay?
Yes,
Not
sir.
just the whole thing I told you. So you're gonna merge and you're gonna lane change to the left. You have my blind spots, good. And I get here.
Yes, sir.
On the exam, this is where they're gonna take you right here.
Sir, sorry, are we close to the exam center, sir?
Yeah, it's down the street.
Okay, okay, sir.
Right? You're gonna come here. You're gonna do your uphill, downhill. Then you're gonna come back from the same line. You're gonna go back to the center.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And the center is, remember, when you make a left here,
Mm-hmm.
it's your job to lane change back to the right. You're gonna go straight at Shepherd, make a right back to the center. That's what we did earlier, remember?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So remember the name of, remember the gas station, okay?
Pioneer,
That's
yes.
how you can, yeah. So Pioneer, you're gonna go left. Come on, people. Careful, don't press the brake.
Yes, sir. You're the one who installed that, sir.
No, mechanic does it for you.
Oh.
Yeah, we have to install it, but they usually, the mechanic does it.
Mm.
By law, we have to have that.
Yes, sir.
Your phone doesn't have wireless charging?
No, sir. It's a 7, sir.
Oh, okay. It's iPhone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, stupid. I hate iPhone. 'Cause this is wireless charger.
That's why I'm not buying any phone until I break this. Just gonna buy if I have a. If I
So then here you're gonna make a lift. You see advanced green, you make
Yes,
your
sir.
lift. Then you're gonna go down, and then around here somewhere they're gonna pick for you some residential area.
Mhm.
They're gonna say, you know, go there. Then when you get there, then you're gonna make you do uphill, downhill, all those things. And you're gonna go back from the same line. That's what we're gonna do too in a second.
Yes, sir.
Just gonna follow straight around here somewhere and go and turn around. So 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna go all the way around. I'm just gonna turn back here. So an exam, they make sure you do everything around here. That's where they're gonna make you do 3-pointer and everything.
Yes, sir.
We're not gonna do that. I'll leave that with you to practice.
Yes, sir.
You already know them.
Yeah, I memorized that, sir.
That's it. This is a residential area. I just wanted to make sure I bring you in so I can show you a little bit.
Yes, sir. Sir, the
After
downhill
this-
is facing the curb, right? Uphill is like I go this way.
To the left, that's right.
Yeah,
Up is
okay.
left, down is right.
Okay, sir.
Up left, down right. Remember that.
Up, left, down.
So it means uphill to the left, downhill to the right.
Okay.
And then when you go back, you're gonna both go back from the same line we're going on right now. Then you're gonna make a left. After that, you're gonna lane change to the right and back to the center. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna head back now.
Mhm.
Okay. But on exam day, that's what you're gonna be. You're gonna be making left instead of making right. I'm going right because we're heading back now.
Yes, sir.
But on exam day, you'll be going left. That's it. And
Alright,
then you're
sir.
gonna lane change to the right, back to Shepherd, make a right, and back to the center.
Okay, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So I leave everything with you to practice. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll leave that with you, and then you practice. Don't worry, on exam day I'll be there next to you. So I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go on the route. I'll show you.
Okay, sir.
But on that day, it's not just the route. We're also gonna practice uphill, downhill, 3-pointer, and everything.
Okay,
So just
sir.
to refresh your memory.
Yes, sir.
So when you go for the test, you'll be ready to go. Like when they throw at you anything, you know the
Yeah.
route, you know your uphill, downhill, you know your 3-pointer,
Yes, sir.
right? You know everything.
Sir, by the way, do you want me to meet you here or what, sir? What's the plan, sir?
So let me check my schedule. We'll see
Mhm.
where I am. If I'm in the area,
Mhm.
then we can meet here.
Okay, sir.
Like if I'm here, if I'm close to your home, I can pick you up. Doesn't matter. Are you coming? You're gonna be using your mommy's car to get here? Or you gotta take TTC? How does it work?
I'm not sure, sir, if my mom would be home on Monday, but if not, I'm gonna rent I'm gonna just to be to go there.
Oh, you rent a car. You can take TTC to get here. You know that to save yourself money, unless you're renting it because you want to use it for something. I don't know.
Yes, sir. I might use it for something.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine.
Okay, sir.
So now I'm gonna go on the highway a little bit.
Mhm.
I did drive on the highway, but I'll just do it again. And I'm gonna do a few lane changes now. So watch how I do it on the highway.
Okay, sir.
That's it. On exam, they do not go through a yellow light, okay?
Mhm.
Unless you're unable to stop. They don't like that. I did it because I'm just kind of rushing because of traffic, but
Mhm.
on exam, they don't do that.
Okay,
See, hands 9 and 3. See, I'm going 80. But I'm going with the flow of the traffic because I can see the traffic, right? So, once I get to lane change, so I don't think this lane ends, but I'll lane change anyway. Just to be safe. So you see a signal. I'm scanning. I see an opening here. I'm going to take it. As long as this guy let me do it. See, I check my blind spot and I take the opening. Done.
okay, sir.
See? So But the way you do lane change is there's nothing wrong with it, but you press the gas way too hard. If you notice, when I lane change, I press the gas too, but very gently. You don't
Very
even feel it.
gently.
Yeah, you don't even
Yes,
feel
sir.
I'm doing it. You know what I mean?
Like it doesn't
That's
drive
how
the
it should be.
engine bad.
Yes.
Like
See, look, I'm doing another one. Check. Look, I am pressing the gas too, just like you do.
yes, sir.
But unlike you, I'm being very gentle to it. So it doesn't even feel I'm being aggressive, because the way you do it,
Yes, sir.
it's not that it's wrong, but it's also not right.
Yes, sir.
Because they will say like you're being a little bit more aggressive on the aggressive side, like you're being too fast,
Yes, sir.
right? So you just have to be a little bit gentle with pressing the gas, and you have to be very calm and relaxed. If you notice my driving, we went through highway traffic, everything, but not even once you felt like that you were being in danger, or I was like merging incorrectly. I was braking too hard, speeding too fast. Like it's so calm and relaxing, like even makes you fall asleep.
Yes, sir.
That's how it should be on exam day. You have to show them that, listen, I'm here from my G. I'm a very good driver. I'm very calm. I'm very relaxed. When they feel relaxed, then you already got your license. You're done. They will give you the license, I promise.
Okay, sir.
The moment you start being aggressive, now they're getting scared. They're like moving around and they're like, oh my God, what's going on? Then you're gonna have a problem.
You feel uncomfortable.
Yes, exactly. See, right now I'm driving. You don't even feel my driving.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Even me falling asleep, right? Because I'm very calm, relaxed. That's
Yes,
how it
sir.
should be. See, I want to do a lane change again. I check. I go out. You see, I'm pressing the gas, but not the way you think I'm pressing the gas.
Yes, sir.
Like here, I'm gonna keep my distance. Like I know there's traffic ahead. My foot is on the brake right now. See, I'm not braking, but my foot is there.
Yes, sir.
But now I see my foot is on the gas. Now that I have the distance I need, I give it a bit of a gas. You see, now he's braking, I let go of the gas. Now the distance is there, he's not braking, I give it gas. See how I'm doing it?
Yes, sir.
I do less braking and I use more the gas pedal to do the work for me. If I want to slow down, I don't press it.
Okay, sir.
If I want to speed up, I do less braking than more. I'm using the speed of the car to do the work for me.
Okay, sir.
Instead of, some people, they just go and then they brake like this, and they go and they brake, I don't
Just
do
let
that.
go. And then,
Yeah, let the car do the see, it's smooth and nice. That's how you know, like, you're more relaxed. That's how the examiners say, like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing.
yes, sir.
See? I haven't braked even once yet. It's just the car doing the work for me. See, I'm gonna lane change again to the right. Check my blind spot. Check one more time my mirror, and then I go. You see, I'm speeding up.
Yes, sir.
Nice and easy.
Sir, if it's like this, I just follow whatever the speed they're going.
Oh yeah, flow of the traffic, right? That's
Okay,
how it works. So you want to do another lane change. I'm waiting for him to pass. See, I don't want to overtake people. I want a lane change. So this guy's braking too now. He's being an idiot, so I'm going to be smart. Now I'm going to speed up because he's slowing me down. So you see, he was coming fast, and he slowed down. He doesn't know how to drive. That's how you know people don't know how to drive. You see? Again, and look another one. See?
Yes, sir.
I did 3 lane changes, 3 times the signal, 3 times the blind spot check, 3 times the mirror check. See how smooth it was? 1, 2, 3. You don't even feel it.
Yes, sir.
And that idiot was coming fast, and he slowed down. So he was throwing me out of my edge.
Yeah.
Right. So I use my judgment. I go like, okay, I cannot slow down because I'm on a highway to go behind him. But I see an opening, so I'm gonna speed up. By speeding up, I'm not going over the speed limit anyway. So I did it, and then I'll change it. Lane changed, right?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta be, you gotta know what you're doing, sir.
Okay, sir.
See? I'm making a right. Look how smooth it is. See? You don't even feel like. Do you even feel like you're moving your side to side?
No, sir.
Exactly. This is how you have to drive on exam day. Now you know.
If I make him feel go like this, sir.
Yeah, then you're being, too fast or too aggressive, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
see, even here, I check. I know it's my lane. I don't have to worry, and then go to my lane. There's no triangle. That triangle, usually when the lanes are merging, there's a triangle, the yield
Yes, sir.
sign. I didn't see it, means I'm good.
Yes, sir.
Right, I'm in my lane. See, now I'm gonna lane change to the left. Check. See, again, check, and go ahead. See. Now here it used to be 60, but it is 60, and now it's gonna change to 50. So when it does that, I'm gonna let it slow down. Change one more time because we're gonna make a lift ahead. There you go. See.
Yes, sir.
Now I keep it. Now I keep it at 50 and go. See? Now you get to see my driving.
Yes, sir.
It says 50 stars, I think. Yeah, that's what it says. It says 50 stars. So look, the car is out. I can see it. So I slow down a little bit, and then I go. You see, I didn't go on that lane. I didn't lane change. No, I just slow down because it's dangerous for me to go on there just because the guy's blocking me.
Yes, sir.
Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna slow down, stop where I am, and then wait for him to go. By me merging on the right just because I don't wanna, that's dangerous. Because there's a car in my blind spot. I can see him. Practice.
Yes, sir.
The more the better. Remember, make at least four times. Do it once, the whole thing. Do it one more time. Do it a third. Do it 4 times. Do it, and that's good enough.
Okay, sir.
3 is usually the minimum. 4 is the max. If you have the time, do 4 times. If you don't have the time, do it at least 3 times. The whole thing, from start to finish. Start from the center, go around the routes. Go in a residential I just took you,
Yes,
go
sir.
uphill, downhill, 3-point turn, by the book.
Yes, sir.
And then once you're done with that, then go back from the state line, make a left, go back to the center, reverse park,
Yes, sir.
then take a 5-minute break, then do it again. Now go again, do the same thing again, then go back and then do it again. 4 times if you do it, 3 to 4 times, then you'll know. You get very familiar with the area.
Yes, sir.
And then you don't need to worry. And you got to still do it one more time with me on exam day.
Okay, sir.
Then there should be no reason for you to fail. You cannot come back and say, sir, I failed because I didn't know this. No. I'm going to say, Mr. Leonard, I took you on the road. I showed you the area. You practiced.
Yeah.
No reason for you to fail.
Okay, sir.
The only time you would fail in a situation like that, if you did something you shouldn't have done, and you blame yourself for that, or if somebody cut you off or something happened that was just bad luck. I had only 1 or 2 people that happened where they were driving. They were making. Remember when you made a right turn here? I told you wait for the guy. That's what happened with my student in Oakville. He was making a right. It was a green light, and the guy was making a left. My student had right off the way, but that guy was aggressive. He just went through. The examiner failed my student. He go like, "Why did you fail me? It's not my fault. I have right off the way." He's right about it. And the examiner goes like, "I know you had right off the way, but just because he's being an idiot and he's being aggressive, it doesn't mean that you're gonna put yourself in danger." As a driver, it not always necessarily means that you have right of the way so you can go ahead. You also have to look about safety, yours and others. And he said like at that point it was not safe for you to make it a right turn, even though you had right of the way, but it was still not safe just because of the idiot.
Yes, sir.
So it makes sense, right? Just because the law says, oh, you should go, make a right because it's green, you have right of the way, it doesn't mean that you should do it if it's not safe. Even the judge is going to tell you, sir, when you knew it was not safe, why did you even do it? It doesn't matter if you had right of the way or not. You knew it was not safe, so why did you do it? How are you going to argue that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, sir.